Chase Tree and Tractor Service with 25 years of experience in tree removal. Serving the mid-coast of Maine, licensed and insured Maine arborist. Whether it's a pesky blowdown or a hard-to-get tree that needs removal. When you need an experienced professional, Jake Chase is the man for the job. Call 207-242-8961 or email him at chasetreeandtractorservice.jc@gmail.com.
LCTV is your nonprofit community media station. Please donate at lctv.org to keep us strong. Thank you.
One, two, three, four. Well, I've been rolling in since the clock came Monday morning. From the end of the week, I'm bound to blow. Breeze walking to the honky-tonk like a pack of wolves now. Order up around the shops and it's away we go.
Hello everyone and welcome. Merry Christmas. It's our annual Wuzzup Christmas show.
What a surprise this was.
Yeah, this is good.
Haven.
Our man Haven behind the scenes here. He put this all together. And Bob, you got your own stocking?
Yeah, Christmas rock star.
Yeah, I'm Larry Sidelinger. He's the mayor of the Mills, Bobby Whear.
I did notice a little piece of coal on the bottom, but I'll take it.
No, you got a lot of coal in yours, Bobby.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of coal. Yeah. TV Toby on the floor, Dinah Day behind the camera. We'll get all these introductions on. Bobby, did you ask Santa for anything good? I hear you're going on vacation, though.
Well, my wife Sherry has agreed to go on vacation, and I think
after a purchase.
Yeah, right. We didn't want. It's a funny story. I know. Married 37 years of marriage. Who knows
what it's going to take?
What triggers?
Well, you hit the hot spot, Bobby.
And my wife holds up a bathing suit in a Orvis fishing store, and says, "If you buy this bathing suit, I'll go to the Caribbean." I said, "Are you kidding me?" So anyway,
you're going down to see Ruth Etheridge.
Yeah, we're going to try to get some tickets written and get the heck out of here for a couple of weeks.
Only on Wuzzup can you hear about Bobby and his bathing suit going to the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And of course, when you get there, we got to have pictures, Bobby.
Right, pictures.
Shoot. We'll leave that one alone.
We'll talk about the A.D. Gray School.
Yeah, they said there was all kinds of problems over there. Crying and
Molly Raines writes this article, and the headline reads "Emotional Farewell." And I said to Larry off camera, I said,
"Joy and happiness."
I don't see a lot of people with handkerchiefs at the.
There was emotions, joy and happiness. I'm sure.
Yeah,
sure.
So anyway, it was more like fists in the air, bring in the wrecking ball.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice story about Andrea Williamson over there in Waldeboro.
Talk about a gal with high energy.
Yeah, she was a heck of a basketball player.
Well,
heck of an athlete.
She's a heck of an energy, energy bunny, because she wore, 25 days?
Different outfits.
25 days she wore 25 different outfits.
I couldn't find 25 different shirts in my closet if I had to.
Where would you put 25 outfits?
Not a clue.
She must have a storage building for her outfits.
Yeah, I would think so. Bobby, tell us a little bit about this apartments that are going up.
If you drive up Mills Road, you've got one house on the corner. Well, you got the package place. Then you've got one house on the corner.
Right.
The next lot is owned by a gentleman by the name of Rob Nelson, who was a Newcastle selectman for a few years. He is not anymore. But anyway, he wants to put an apartment building in there. And he's got a plan, and he's got a friend that built them up in where was it, Larry? Madison or something?
Somewhere up there.
So anyway, the guy's going to be the manager. He's going to be the clerk of the works and help Rob out. And they're modulars. They bring them in sections.
It's like you drive by one day and there's just a foundation there.
Yeah.
You drive by that night on your way home from work and there's a house there.
I think that's really the building in the future.
It's the building in the future.
They hire a crane and they bring these modulars down on trucks and they set them on top of each other. Next thing you know, you're all done.
My house was a modular. It was a deal that we bought out of KBS Homes up there in South Paris, and construction is excellent.
Yep.
Excellent. They're built in a controlled environment with jigs and very, very well built.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boy, I'll tell you, I went on the website, the Lincoln County website. That was it was online. Sherwood had written an article, and there was a link for all the closed roads. And they're saying here that there was 100 closed roads in Lincoln County, and so.
We still don't have power at my house. Yeah. Like I told you off camera, we lost it Wednesday morning at 8:30, and here it is Thursday, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, whatever.
I'm trying to figure out.
We still haven't got it back, and they're saying tonight sometime.
I'm trying to figure out how the people from Jefferson get the heck out of Jefferson.
I don't know.
Eastbourne Road's closed. The Bunker Hill Road was closed at one time.
Yeah.
So it's
the woman who works with my wife lives in Whitefield, and of course they work in Farmingdale.
Yeah.
She was an hour and 20 minutes getting home the other night because she had to take so many detours to get to her house.
Right.
And it's only 15 miles, if that.
Oh, unbelievable.
Yeah, crazy.
Well, Cooper's Mills, they, they've been trying to, these towns go through transitions where they want to, they think it's, it's profitable to go with another ambulance company. They certainly know it's not profitable to have their own. But anyway, so the Cooper's Mills, they've decided, because they were talking to Delta Ambulance, and
Delta was going to rent a building there and put an ambulance there. So what are they doing for ambulance now?
I don't know. They were just, I don't know. Well, it won't be Lincoln County ambulance, would it?
Gee, I don't think so. Lincoln County ambulance doesn't have the
Well, they do
manpower.
Jefferson. They do Jefferson.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Another controversy going on in Alma?
It sure sounds like it.
They don't get a moment's peace up there.
Yeah, it sure sounds like it.
And
well, the code enforcement, they think they can get it done for $5,000, $6,000. You can't get anything done for $5,000, $6,000 anymore. And
so they're going up to $15,000 for this very qualified individual, and the people are in an uproar.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll see how that pans out.
Yeah, it probably won't. Hopefully, it doesn't turn into another court battle for $100,000. Yeah.
Yeah, so
crazy.
Marilee Harris, who's the pastor down here at the Congo Church in Newcastle, she writes the traditional Noel message this year, she wrote. And so I didn't realize that is a tradition.
No, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, it's a tradition.
I don't know much, but I didn't know that either.
Well, I'm telling you, it's a tradition, and they take a different woman, a man or a woman of the Lord, and they write the front page Christmas message.
Yeah. Well, you and I will never have to worry about writing that, Bobby, that's for sure.
They didn't ask me.
No, they never will ask me, that's for sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Christmas bake sale, that's going on Saturday morning at the Main Street Grocery.
Indoors.
Yep. There's going to be, I know there's going to be some great cookies there because yours truly is helping make them.
Okay.
So.
Wow, what are you going with?
I'm only the sous chef here on the bake deal. I'm not the head chef here.
Yeah, you probably do a little mixing.
I'll do the mixing, maybe break the eggs or something, but I don't really know.
Larry will be the mixer, and they'll add so much stuff into the bowl he won't be able to move it.
Probably
Second
so.
Congo Church, they're going to have a Christmas Eve service this year. Christmas Eve was always, in my hometown, they used to have a Christmas Eve service at midnight.
Yeah, midnight mass.
And
my mother used to make me go to that. Yeah. I'd die and I'd fall asleep.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I probably went to 20 of them, but I probably only remember 3 midnight masses. So anyway, it's they got a guest organist, Ray Cornells.
Yeah, nice thank you by the Alna Anchor Lodge there, number 43.
Yeah,
and all those wreaths. Really nice done.
Yeah, that was the Hillside Cemetery this year. They
that's what they
across
did.
America.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Yeah. So anyway. How about the Morris Farm store closed?
Yeah, I saw that. Well, they've had some issues over there for a while, and I think they've just ran out of money and packed it in. I don't know whether they'll
Bruce Hartford's
regroup or what.
Bruce Hartford's the president, Nobleboro guy, and he's not giving much, not talking much.
Yeah, not talk too much about it. Yeah, the 109-acre subdivision up there on the old Augusta Road. That's a lot of
10 lots.
Yeah, those are big lots. 10
acre lots. Why would anybody have a problem? Because
I don't know.
Housing is housing, right?
Well,
but
that's what I thought.
Why would the town of Waldoboro? See, I had to go in front of the planning board in Waldoboro one time, and they came straight out at the beginning of the meeting, said, we don't have a lot of experience in subdivisions. So they never dealt with subdivisions, but now they're starting to deal with it. So anyway, 10 acre lots, why would you have a problem with that?
My take on it, you got 109 acres there that is farmland.
Yeah.
They want to divide it up into houses. Well, that farmland at $16 on 1,000 is probably worth, what, $10,000 an acre maybe?
Yep.
But when you divide it in 10 acre lots, that price of that land is going to multiply greatly once you put houses on it and whatnot. You know, those lots will be $200,000 or $300,000, $500,000 with a house on them. Easy. You know, I don't know. Yeah, the Noble residents, they're all upset about East Pond Road. Did you see that, Bobby?
Well, it's only been flooding for like 50, 60 years.
As long as I remember. As long as I can remember a little while.
Oh, it's raining out. Can't take East Pond Road.
Exactly. Slow down going around that curve there.
The state maintains that.
Yeah.
What's that, a state?
It's a state aid. That's a state road.
State aid. That's the term. That's the term.
Yeah, the state has the shots on what's going on.
We got an economic development committee there over in Wiscasset. They're gonna.
We had Aaron
about that.
Chowkowski, I think his name is. He's the new economic development director over there. Nice guy, came in here. He's a former town manager. He's got lots of experience in town government, and he's got some ideas that sound, pretty logical.
Krostowski.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I had a hard time with it. So. Oh, Dresden, they're still talking about the ledge pit up there.
Yeah.
They had a big crowd for a public hearing up there.
Well, don't they have a
I thought they had an ordinance, but I guess not.
Something in place.
I guess not.
Well, a lot of the problem up there is people just do what they want. I don't think ordinances mean anything up in that neck of the woods.
No. They got a lifelong resident, though, as a new town clerk over there. Yeah. And Alden's going to circulate a climate petition. Climate priorities. Just cool the temperature down, be a little bit up there. It's been pretty hot lately. Alden's been real hot.
Maybe they'll have the new code enforcement.
That could have been the hottest spot in the county Alden last year. I'm not sure.
How about the fact that the new code enforcement officer will write up the new climate proposal?
Maybe he'll cool things down. maybe he's probably worth his money doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Well, Dresden's got a new town clerk.
Yeah, she's a lifelong resident.
Yeah. Can't do better than that. But that doesn't pan out, though.
She ought to know the landscape anyway, and the people she's dealing with.
It seems like most of the town managers are coming from away.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
But
anyway. Bristol has a town administrator that's a local girl. Rachel Bizzara. She's a local girl.
Right.
Yeah. But Newcastle's out of town. Damascotta's out of town. Wiscasset's out of town. Waldoboro's out of town. So I guess we're out of town.
So 90% out of town.
Out of town. That's right.
We got a little article in here on driving sober, folks.
Yeah.
This article says drive sober. Did you look this week at the court records?
No, I don't read that.
80% is OUI.
Really?
80%.
Huh.
Unbelievable. Folks, more than one drink, you're not driving anyway.
No. Because I got a commercial driver's license, so we're not .08, we're .04, buddy.
.04?
Yeah, .04 is like sniffing a drink, let alone drinking a drink.
No drinking for you.
No.
Article about, see Bill Mook's article there?
I did.
Yep.
I'm gonna see if I can get hold of Bill Mook, see if we can do a story on him in January.
Well, he's the main man.
He's the godfather of growing oysters here in the river. Yeah.
You want to talk to somebody about, he's probably got the best take as far as the way this thing should go.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you could have you could get our buddy Smokey, Bill Mook, right, which are the old genre, and then get new people like Eric Peters and Ryan McPherson, and that would be the new genre, and then that would be a nice show.
Well, people don't understand how much. Every spring, how much stuff they pick up off the shore that's just garbage, trash.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's 2 dump truckloads.
Yeah.
Stop and think of that. That's a lot of junk and stuff. And it hadn't been for Bill Mook many years ago, they'd still been dumping raw sewage from a septic tank guy there. Right into the river.
Yeah.
You know, just crazy. Mm-hmm. Who would do that? You'd say, who would do that? Well, they're going to do a brick fundraiser for the A.D. Gray building over there.
Midcoast Symphony Orchestra. Folks, I went to this last year. It really is. I went to the Orion Performing Arts Center in Topsom last year, and I'll tell you, it is really something. These are local people that happen to be unbelievable musicians, and they meet for rehearsals and stuff, but they only put on a couple performances a year. But one of them is Christmas time. Yeah. So anyway, but it's going to be after Christmas. It's going to be January 20th in Lewiston and 21st in Topsom.
Yeah, I see that Waldo got a $5,000 Maine community grant to go with a big grant they just got here a little while ago.
Yeah,
good. Yeah,
they're doing good.
Yeah,
we had almost sold out Adamantza the other night. We had 20 tickets short.
Really?
20 tickets short of a sellout.
Yeah.
And
we were just a little. I think we were like 35 or 38 tickets short.
Yeah, Larry,
Elton John
put on a fantastic show.
That great show.
That guy. I mean, the Lincoln. It was such more enjoyable, I think, than the Waldo, because at the Lincoln, the guy's right in your face.
Yeah, he's right there.
He's right there, and I saw where you were sitting. You couldn't have been any closer to him.
It's great. Yeah. It's great, yeah.
And it has room to dance.
Yeah, we had some dancing. We had some dances, too.
Yeah.
You know, we've done a bunch of concerts, but everybody was up on their feet, in the front, and the back, and the side. Yeah. It was just a special afternoon. It was one of those afternoons that was just a special afternoon.
It really was. Looking forward to the Beatles and looking forward to Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah. Yeah, all right, but we're going to keep moving here. Time's so wasting away here, you know.
Wasting?
Wasting away.
That's a tough term, wasting.
Yeah.
The Lincoln Academy, speaking of musicians, Lincoln Academy has the Lincoln Academy student musicians. They qualified for various honors and festivals this year, and it's quite an all-star lineup of talent there. So, anyway, who's this? The New Year's plunge for Hardy Roots. I'll tell you, that Haley, she gets people moving. She's such a motivator. She gets people to jump in the ocean.
She does. Janie Gravel's doing a plunge here for the Chamber of Commerce. Yeah. Try to raise some money. Yeah. We've got Chief Warlock and Fire Chief Roberts are going to lead the brigade down over the bank. And this cat is only going to be there to watch. I'm not jumping in the water.
Right.
No.
Do we have an ambulance there?
We do.
Okay.
I think we do. Yes, we do.
I'm sure we do.
Yeah. So, yeah. First annual plunge for purpose.
Boy, have you seen locally the PFAS money that's coming in from the state?
It's crazy, isn't it?
Maine was the first state in the country to get PFAS funding, and it's like $30 million.
It's crazy. Yeah. You know, my heart goes out. That guy down in Rundle there that had shut his whole farm down. Yeah. Both he and his wife got health problems and whatnot.
And his kids got health problems.
And his kids, and all this while, he was putting this sludge on his fields thinking he was doing it good. Mm-hmm. And all he was doing was poisoning himself.
The next thing you're going to see is that people, regular residential homes that test for PFAS, that test positive, the DEP is funding correction.
Crazy.
Well, if you have PFAS, the thing is, if you have PFAS in a private well and you have access to town water, the DEP is going to start kicking in money to hook that up.
Yeah. Interesting article. I didn't get all the way through it, but Newcastle history, the sawmills and whatnot. Yeah. Arlene Cole. Yeah. Yeah, I got to go back to.
Did you read Calvin's article?
I did not.
Calvin.
What's Calvin up to today?
Well, Calvin.
Have we got there yet?
Well, he wrote about Christmas and he wrote about going what it was like to walk downtown with his dad during Christmas, and it was like it's a walking tour of Damascotta from the 40s. Fantastic,
cool.
folks.
I'll have to check that out.
Read that. The Way Life Used to Be.
Yeah, we'll have to check that out.
I want to give the devastating news that my friend Jim Dance's daughter died at 51 years old. She lived down in Amesbury. My heart goes out to the family.
Yeah. Just sad. Mark Zaccardelli lost a daughter too.
Yes. Yeah, we got tonight. I'll be working at the grill tonight, and they have.
So if you're watching this, you can also see Bobby at the grill.
Yeah, the Amy Kajagarian.
I don't know.
So anyway, she lives in Romania, and she's producer of wine.
She's going to be down there tonight?
She's going to be speaking at the Lincoln Theater, and they have a special dinner beforehand. Tamara told me there's 60 people I'll reserve for dinner down
No
there.
kidding.
Yeah, and the Bread and the Bones doing dinner. So there you go.
There you go.
These theaters, folks. I mean, it only takes
something good going on.
It only takes a successful theater to make a little village thrive, as Waldeboro is finding out.
They sure are. I think Narrows Tavern's pretty happy the theater's working down there, and Moody's Diner.
Yep. We got another Christmas Eve service going to be in Bristol Mills at the Congo Church down there in Bristol Mills. And so anyway, a little earlier than midnight. It's going to be at 4 p.m. Bristol, South Bristol selectmen, they're all working on, they got some bills going on at the transfer station. They got to find some funds for about $26,000 to help. They got problems with their scale. And
did you see, Bobby, in the paper here, the lobster lobster fishing industry got $17 million to improve the flawed whale data?
Yeah, I don't know what's that about. In other words, I think the lobster fishermen, Patrick Keller and Janet Mills, I think they're saying let's start from scratch.
Yeah, let's get some accurate information.
Yeah.
Let's get some information that is non-biased.
Modern.
Yeah.
Modern.
Yeah.
And I wanted to give a shout out to the Lincoln athletes. Boy, they're doing it.
Lincoln Academy's having a good year. The boys and girls both unbeaten basketball teams.
How about the wrestlers?
Yeah, the wrestlers doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah. My Dominic boys lost a tough one over at Oceanside the other night. They had them at halftime, but fell apart in the third quarter and wound up losing by, 15 or whatever.
Don't forget the swimmers. They had a swim meet, and Jaden Brown, Piper Carlton, and Aaron Abas each won their races.
But, this is big news. Wiscasset boys basketball are 2-1. First time they've won 2 games in 1 year in many years. Yeah. But they're also number 1 ranked
in their division.
In their division.
Yeah, which is what? The division.
That's a small one, the D.
Yeah.
Ranked D. Yeah. So good for them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, new coach and good for them. Wiscasset, boy, I tell you, back in the 80s and 90s. You were a visiting team going into Wiscasset gym where you had to have your A game on to come out of there with a win.
Yeah.
They were, no matter what their record were, they were always tough over there. Yeah.
How long has Patsy Pinkham been throwing these lights in front of her house?
Oh, gosh, as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
I can remember when they built that house back in the 60s, and I don't know, Gary's been dead 15, 18 years, and they've been doing it all that time. He was doing it before that.
I wonder if she's gone LED.
I don't know. I know they got a big tractor down in the woods there that I don't know if they start that or they're running off the batteries off that tractor or what they're doing.
Yeah.
So, all right. Now, are we doing Section A or Section B?
I got Section A in my hand, and I don't.
No, Toby, we're not quite done yet. Lay down, buddy.
Yeah. So we got the Union Fair poster. That's always a big deal. They got that. That's announced.
I think big deal. New ED down to the historical society in Booth Bay there.
That is a big deal.
Yeah, Amy Keithan.
First time. First official director for the Booth Bay Region Historical Society. So that's.
Did you know there was a yoga session going on down at Bremen Church? That's big news, Bobby.
Well, it's high energy.
That's high energy stuff.
They never even get out. They do yoga.
Yeah,
but
just sit in the chair and do it.
They don't even get out of the chair.
I usually do that. I sit in my chair and put my feet out. Does it? On when the chair comes out. That's pretty good yoga.
Yeah. Well,
close my eyes and meditate a little bit.
Well, they're looking for people like you.
Yeah, I qualify. Well, we only got a couple more minutes here, Bobby, before we wrap this one up.
Well, you got the South Bristol School Peace Posters. That's a competition that's been long going.
Yeah.
So John Harris is running the show down there, and so anyway, let's see, Helena Begonia was this year's contest winner for the Peace Poster. So got some CNA graduates. That's great that they keep pumping these CNAs out into the community, because Lord knows you don't see a doctor.
Good Lord, no. And all you do is go see a doctor. He'll send you a specialist if there's something wrong with you.
We need more CNAs.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Did you just take a picture of stinking cute short guy? Stink Cartwright, his name. That pony there, or horse. Is he a pony or a horse? I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well,
Henry the Dog's Life. That's a pretty cute article.
Special type of horse.
Yeah.
It looks like a cross between a llama and a horse.
Yeah, I don't know.
So anyway, the Route 1 bear in Noblesboro. You know that bear.
Oh, I saw it the other day when I went by. Yeah.
That bear is. I wonder. You got to take a double take. It looks like a real bear.
It does look like a real bear. If you didn't know it and was just driving by, you first saw it.
Who owns that bear?
I don't know who owns that bear. Yeah. Somebody down there on that camp road there.
Yep. What is it? Chickenberry?
I don't know who it is.
Lincoln County Gleaners, they've been busy.
They have.
Yeah, picking all kinds of winter vegetables. So, what would be a great story for you guys is to go down to the Round Top Farm where they keep all these vegetables and stuff, because that's the ticket.
Yeah,
is to have that cooler.
We did some stuff there when Jess Brightup was doing this back in COVID.
Yeah.
We did some stuff down there.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't be hurt to go back and revisit it. Merry Christmas from all the insiders. Vegan cheese and wine, the star of charcuterism.
Ellis Paul's going to be at the Opera House, and it's closing out their 20th season.
Yeah.
20th season.
He's a great talent.
He's fantastic.
He's a great talent.
Rustic County guy.
He is.
And
his real name is Paul Prissy.
Right.
Yeah.
And he actually lived in Edgecombe for quite a while.
He did.
Right on Mount Hunger Road. Corner of River Road and Mount Hunger Road. He lived there with his wife. Then they moved
to Charlotte, North Carolina. Excuse me, Charlottesville, Virginia.
He once told me, I said, why'd you move, Ellis? And he said, because I was spending all my profits in airfare to get out of Portland, Maine.
Yeah.
Because he plays all over the country.
All over the place.
Yeah. So, anyway, how about the Salt and Pepper? They had a wine class down there, all vegan wine,
vegan
wines.
Yeah. Well, Bobby, we only got about 35 seconds here left to say Merry Christmas to everybody.
Folks, Larry and I, we don't mind saying we enjoy coming in here for half an hour, and
half an hour of foolishness is worth something every week.
In this day and age, if you can be foolish for half an hour, you're ahead of the game.
Yeah, you're ahead of the game. So, folks, we want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we'll see you next week for our last one of this year. Bobby, I want to wish you and Sherry a great Christmas, and hope everybody gets the power back on out there, and hopefully I get my power back on tonight. And Toby, he wants to say Merry Christmas. We'll see you next time, folks.
LCTV is your nonprofit community media station. Please donate at lctv.org to keep us strong. Thank you.
Chase Tree and Tractor Service with 25 years of experience in tree removal. Serving the Midcoast of Maine, licensed and insured Maine arborist. Whether it's a pesky blowdown or a hard-to-get tree that needs removal. When you need an experienced professional, Jake Chase is the man for the job. Call 207-242-8961 or email him at chasetreeandtractorservice.jc@gmail.com.